Hi and welcome to the handover video for your Hyundai Kona. So obviously you've got two keys, you've got remote central locking, however you've also got the keyless entry, so as long as you've got the keys on you, you've got the buttons on the front doors that you can press to lock the car or press to unlock the car. Seat adjustment. Electric adjustment on this top spec model, so this one here moves the seat backwards and forwards and also up and down. This one here does the backrest, and this here does the adjustable lumbar support at the base of the seat. So if we get in the car, okay, so starting procedure. Foot and foot brake, obviously it's automatic, so it's in park, and then you've got a stop start button on the dash there. There we go, so just reduce the sound. So in the driver's armrest, you've got controls for all the electric windows, you've got the central locking button there, and you've got your power cut-off switch to the rear windows, stop people playing. Forward of that, you've got your right or left selector, and then you've got your touchpad to adjust your glass mirror, and then right at the very front there you've got your mirrors, so when it's in the flat in the auto position, when you lock the car they automatically fold in, when you unlock it they automatically fold out. However, if you wish, you can press it and bring the mirror in while you're inside the car, and again press it the opposite way to fold it out, and then pop it back flat again, and I say they will fold in when you lock the car automatically. On the dashboard, to the right of the steering wheel, you've got this plus and minus button here. All that does is adjust the illumination level of your dashboard. Now on this car you've got blind spot detection, so again when the blue light is on the system is turned on, and what happens is if there's a car in your blue light, the end of the wing mirrors glow orange, and if you attempt to pull out or indicate to pull out, the car will bleep at you to warn you. This here is your head-up display, so as you can see it's there, so if you don't want to use it, if you press that button it'll fall back into the dashboard. Okay, but again once you got used to it, it is a good system. You haven't got to take your eyes off the road to see your speed, and again it'll give you blind spot warnings and navigation details and everything all in that screen as well, so it is very useful. Adjacent to that you've got the lane departure, lane assist, so you can turn that on and you can see this symbol there, or off, just by pressing that button. Obviously when the system is turned on, then it will obviously help to keep you within the white lines by applying slight pressure to the steering wheel, and if you were to cross the white lines without indicating, it will bleep at you. The one at the end is your traction stability control, again great safety aid, no need to turn that off. Now on your steering wheel the horn is anywhere in the centre. On the left hand side you've got your audio controls and your Bluetooth buttons for your phone, and on the right hand side you've got your cruise control and your trip computer. So obviously on the dashboard then you've got your speedo and the fuel gauge, you've got your information panel in the center here, and then you've got your rev counter, and at the bottom there engine temperature gauge. So with the information panel, as you can see at the top, it's saying we've got 101 miles of fuel in the tank. At the bottom it's saying that it's 20 degrees outside and the car's covered just over 30,000 miles, and then in the center there, that's the information panel whereby we can change the display. So to change the display you've got this one here which goes through the different menus, so if I press that you can see the different menus. So that's the navigation menu, or if the navigation isn't sent, your electronic compass. You can check your tyre pressures as you're driving as well on the next menu, or you've got your driver attention system, and you've got one there showing if you're using the four-wheel drive system or not. Again, the settings, that's where you go in if you wish to adjust the head-up display height and colour and things like that. And then we're back to digital speedo, but again using this, flicking this up and down, you can go through the various sub menus, and again if you want to reset any of those, you just press and hold the OK button. So we'll reset those. There we go. Leave it on the digital speedo. On the right hand stalk you've got your wipers. You've got an automatic setting, and you can vary the sensitivity of the sensor. So that's least sensitive, that's most sensitive. Twisted bit on the end is for your rear wiper. On the opposite stalk you've got your lights and indicators. So obviously lights, you've got an automatic setting, so you can leave it on auto, the car will look after everything for you. You've also got high beam assist on this car, so when the lights are in the automatic setting and the headlights are on, if you put the full beam on, it'll come up as auto, and if you're coming up behind a car, or if a car is approaching you, it'll automatically dip the headlights, and once they've gone past, it will automatically put it back on full beam for you. Your left hand side of the steering wheel, again you can increase or decrease the volume on your radio. You can go up or down any preset radio stations that you've set, and this one here means you can change between radio, Bluetooth audio, and I say just changes the mode of listening, if you like. And then the buttons at the bottom, obviously once you've connected your phone via Bluetooth, you can take calls, make calls, all legally and hands-free. In the center console, obviously you've got your hazard lights. Below that you've got your climate control, so again you can just set the temperature, press automatic, and the car will look after everything for you. You can obviously override it, so for example you can turn the aircon off, so when the blue light is off, the air conditioning is off. This button here, you can actually decide where you want the air to be directed to, and you can see that in the display there. You can turn the system off if you've got the windows open, just want fresh air, or I say you can just press automatic, the car will look after everything for you, and I say you can adjust the temperature to the desired temperature, and the car will look after everything. Your front demist, that puts everything up to the screen, and once the screen is then clear, if you press that button again, it'll go back to your previous setting. This one here is for your heated rear screen and your heated door mirrors. Below there you've got a couple of power sockets. You've got a USB and auxiliary input, you've got a 12 volt power socket, and you've got a USB power socket. You've also got here a wireless charging area for those smartphones that will wirelessly charge. Around the gear selector you've got your heated and ventilated seats, so you've got 3 settings, high, medium and low for both. As you can see, the blue is the air conditioning, the orange is the heating. Heated steering wheel, and you've got a button there if you wish to turn the stop start technology off on this car, that's the button you would use to do that. On the passenger side you've got your downhill brake assist, which is similar to Land Rover's hill descent. Again, for the passenger seat, heating and ventilation controls for the seat. And then right at the top here you've got your lock button. So again, this car, I say, is equipped with intelligent 4-wheel drive, so it will automatically switch to 4-wheel drive when it needs to. However, you can press that button, and as you can see in the information panel there, it's telling you that you've got the 4-wheel drive on. It also shows you in the corner there. Drive modes, so again if I press that button, so you've got eco mode, you've got sport mode, and you've got comfort mode. So again, this is a good performance car. You got 177 brake, so even driving this model in eco mode will mean you've got performance there. But if you do want to have a play and put it in sport mode and everything, it just sharpens up the throttle response and makes it a little bit more quick to respond when you wish to overtake and things like that. But to say in normal or in eco mode, I think you'll find this car more than enough. On the infotainment system then, so that's the home screen. So you've got obviously navigation, you've got the radio. If you want to press all the other menus, that will give you things like your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay once you've connected your phone and everything to the car. Little house in the corner always gets you back to your home screen. Okay, so if you want the map full screen, just press the map and that will expand it. To set navigation, you just press nav and then you go to addresses, and then this is where you type in your postcode or the name of the city, etc. So for example, if I just do the postcode to the dealership here, so that's your space there. Okay, and then OK, set as destination. There we go. As you can see, it's calculated the route. I'm 270 yards away from the dealership because I'm in the compound. So again, at the moment, the navigation is muted. So if you want to adjust that, you can just unmute it, and then
guidance will be at this volume.
You can adjust the volume, and then once you've got it to the required volume, just click outside, and that will then disappear. Okay. To stop your guidance, again, if you go into your little menu there, stop guidance, and there you go, and that then disappears. Alright, go back to your home screen, press that. So again, if you want the radio full screen, just press in the radio, it will expand it, and again you can look at any favourites that may be stored, and as you can see, radio 1, 4, 2, there's quite a few stored stations which you can connect by just going through. As you can see, every time you use that toggle button there, it goes through the various saved radio stations. That there return arrow takes you back to your previous screen. Okay. Now your fuel filler cap, I'll just stop the car. That is on the rear passenger quarter. Fuel release, that is at the base of the seat, so just give that a pull, and then that's all open. Again, just remove the fuel filler cap. It is tethered, so it won't sort of roll away or everything, and again, when the car is locked, that is locked also. So there we have it, a brief video showing all the major controls on the vehicle. I hope you enjoy the car, and I'll see you when you collect.